Welcome back to another video, and today is going to be a bit of a chat video about investing and the importance of investing, in my opinion, and why, if you're watching this and you haven't gotten started into investing, then this might be a good little video to watch, just to give you a bit of a thought of like why I should maybe start focusing on investing now then rather than later. So let's talk about it. If you want a free fractional share worth up to £100, then click the link in the description or use my code BEN on the promo code section on Trading212. So I ended up going to Japan, Tokyo the other week, and it was just amazing. Like, it really opened my mind even more with the whole traveling side of things and seeing the world. And I've been lucky enough to, for my job, to actually be able to travel the world and see different places, see different cultures. And this time it really did hit me more than the other countries, and I don't know exactly why, but the people I met as well when I was there, it made me think. Like, it was really cool listening to people that had their own companies, their own different businesses, and yeah, it was just nice meeting the different people. And I was just thinking, like, this is why I started investing for a start, is to give myself the freedom to do what I want and when I want to do it, and just have the freedom to just go, oh, I want to go to this place or this and that, because I can fall back on the investments that I have in the future, and I won't have to worry about, let's say, working or have to maybe do full time. I might be able to go to part-time work or something like that, and it just gives you options. That is the key, and that is what I'm trying to say with the investing side of things. And if you're 18 or 19, 20, 21, even, to be honest with you, at any age, there's never a better time to just start now. Like, the sooner you just start it, the better, because of obviously compound interest, and how, like, now my portfolio at the time of recording this is over 100 grand. So if I'm getting 10% a year, like, that's 10 grand a year just from doing nothing. Don't even have to invest any more money. So you see how once you start getting a bit of money, it can start compounding and make you money. Like, the money you're earning makes you money. They're like little soldiers in a way. Like, each pound is like a little soldier making you more money. And that's how you got to kind of look at it. And you're investing in the best companies in the world. Well, obviously, depending on the investments you're making, you could be investing in some that are losing money. But let's say you're investing in Apple or Amazon, you're like investing in the best companies in the world that are managed very, very well. They're proven to make a lot of money and continuously make more money year on year. And you're putting your money into that company. And yes, you could create your own company and make a lot of money through that sense and start your own company. But obviously it comes with a lot of risks, and obviously investments come with a lot of risks as well. Like, things can just happen and the company could completely change, but you're putting it into their hands more so of the best of the best. Do you know what I mean? So you're not chancing the fact of, like, relying on maybe yourself or like other people to create a business that could just fold or go under because they're not, like, I don't know how to explain it, but like you are putting your money into a company that is, like I say, the best of the best. So that's where I would want my money. Obviously, you can't rely on past performance, because past performance doesn't reflect on future performance of stocks, and that's something you have to be obviously wary about. Like, nothing's guaranteed. If it was guaranteed, everyone would do it. But if you go off past performance in the S&P 500 over multiple decades, it has averaged about 8 to 10% a year. So that's something you can go off. And obviously, I personally am going down a completely different route to other people, and I do get a lot of comments saying you're taking on way too much risk, and I do understand that. I get that because I'm in individual stocks, but my mindset of it is, in my opinion, obviously I believe these companies are going to grow a lot and have an insane amount of growth to them, otherwise I wouldn't invest in them. And I feel like I can get a better return from that. The risk, I feel like, in my head as well, is the biggest risk is just not investing, in my opinion. And like, there's a lot of people that aren't even investing, and they're putting their money into a savings account and in a way just getting eroded away, especially as the interest rates go down. And it's like, I could have easily been that person that was putting my money into savings, or ends up getting well, yeah, putting my money into savings and never actually getting into investing. And I feel like I can kind of risk a bit more in that sense, that I decided to going into investments. And so far, obviously, it's worked out well. We'll have to see how it carries on. But even if, let's say, one of my companies, the companies that I've invested in, doesn't do well or at all, hopefully the other 2 or 3 or 4 that I've invested in will offset that loss that has happened in the other company. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, no, it's this video was a bit of a random one, but it was just more of like sit down chat about, yeah, it's motivated me even more to invest, try and max out my ISA, to just my future self to be able to just go, let's go to Australia, let's go to Tokyo again, and not have to worry about money, and maybe even take my family on holiday, or some of my mates, or the person I'm with at the time. That's the goal, and hopefully I can take you guys along with that journey as well in the future, if I ever do get to the point where I can relax about money. And yeah, that's the whole point of this video. That's the whole point of this channel. I started the portfolio updates for updating and tracking my journey for myself, to then look back on and see how far I've come. And then obviously it's gained traction over the years. People have watched it and also liked it and found it relatable. And that's what I want to do. I want to show the losses. I want to show the winners. And when the losses do come, and the big losses do come, I will show that, and I will be transparent. So, and that's what I want it to be like. I always want it to be as transparent as I can possibly be. And yeah, and like I say again, thank you so much for the support that you guys do give me on these videos. Like the likes, you subscribing, the comments, the Discord, like everything that's just going on is just amazing. And like, you guys are making this more of a reality of being able to do this full time, and I just can't thank you guys enough. But anyway, hopefully you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the next video.